Hitler. Hello and welcome to Quick Squad Summary. This channel is dedicated to providing you with concise and informative summaries of various topics, ranging from history to science to current events. In today's video, we'll be diving into the life and legacy of one of history's most notorious figures, Adolf Hitler. From his rise to power as the leader of the Nazi Party to his role in World War II and the atrocities committed under his regime, we'll cover it all. So, whether you are a history buff or just looking to learn more about this infamous figure, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, and let's get started. Adolf Hitler was a German politician and leader of the Nazi Party. He was born on April 20, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, Austria. Hitler's rise to power began in the 1920s, and he became Chancellor of Germany in 1933. He was responsible for the deaths of millions of people during World War II, and his regime was responsible for some of the worst atrocities in history, including the Holocaust. Hitler's early years. Adolf Hitler was born to Alois Hitler and Clara Polzl. He had 5 siblings, but only 2 of them survived childhood. Hitler was an average student, but he had a passion for art. He wanted to become an artist, but he was rejected by the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts. In 1914, World War I broke out, and Hitler volunteered for the German army. He served as a messenger on the Western Front and was injured several times. After the war, Hitler stayed in the army and was assigned to spy on the German Workers' Party, which later became the Nazi Party. Hitler's rise to power. In 1920, Hitler became the leader of the Nazi Party. He was a powerful speaker and used his charisma to attract followers. The party's platform called for the creation of a strong, centralized government and the elimination of Jews and other groups deemed inferior. Hitler's message resonated with many Germans who were angry about their country's defeat in World War I and the economic struggles that followed. In 1923, Hitler attempted to seize power in a failed coup known as the Beer Hall Putsch. He was arrested and sentenced to 5 years in prison, but he only served 9 months. While in prison, Hitler wrote Mein Kampf, a book that outlined his beliefs and goals for Germany. After his release, Hitler focused on rebuilding the Nazi Party. He used propaganda to spread his message and gained support from many Germans who were desperate for change. In 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany, and he quickly consolidated power. Hitler's reign of terror. Once in power, Hitler began implementing his policies, which included the persecution of Jews, homosexuals, people with disabilities, and other groups deemed undesirable. The Nuremberg Laws, enacted in 1935, stripped Jews of their citizenship and denied them basic rights. In 1938, Hitler ordered the annexation of Austria, known as the Anschluss. Later that year, he orchestrated Kristallnacht, a night of violent attacks against Jews and their property. Hitler's aggressive expansionism led to the invasion of Poland in 1939, which marked the beginning of World War II. Hitler's military campaigns were initially successful, but his decision to invade the Soviet Union in 1941 proved to be a costly mistake. The Soviet Union's harsh winter and tenacity in battle eventually led to Hitler's defeat. In 1945, Allied forces invaded Germany, and Hitler retreated to his bunker in Berlin. Hitler's downfall. As the war drew to a close, Hitler's mental and physical health deteriorated. He became increasingly paranoid and made erratic decisions. In April 1945, he married his longtime partner, Eva Braun, and a few days later, they both committed suicide in the bunker as Allied forces closed in. Hitler's legacy is one of infamy. His regime was responsible for the deaths of millions of people, including 6 million Jews who were murdered in the Holocaust. Hitler's hatred and intolerance continue to serve as a warning about the dangers of extremism. Hitler's quotes. Here are some of Adolf Hitler's most famous quotes. Make the lie big, make it simple, keep saying it, and eventually, they will believe it. If you want to shine like the sun, first you have to burn like it. The victor will never be asked if he told the truth. Strength lies not in defense but in attack. It is not truth that matters, but victory. I do not see why man should not be as cruel as nature. What luck for rulers that men do not think. All propaganda has to be popular and has to accommodate itself to the comprehension of the least intelligent of those whom it seeks to reach. Thank you for watching this episode of Quick Squad Summary, where we explored the life and legacy of Adolf Hitler. While Hitler is undoubtedly one of history's most notorious figures, his story serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of resisting hate and bigotry. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content, and as always, thank you for watching Quick Squad Summary.